everybody, thank you so much for visiting the Mark King Properties YouTube channel, where we talk about all things from how to sell your house quickly, how to sell to a cash buyer, and so much more. Today we're going to be talking about the reasons why house sales fall through. Having a house sale fall through can be a very distressing time, especially to the vendor. So we thought we'd provide you with the common reasons that house sales tend to fall through, in hopes that you can do everything you can to avoid that situation. When a seller accepts the highest value but not actually the most proceedable offer. Someone makes a higher offer but they're not in as good a position as someone who's perhaps made a lower offer. Get the full background situation for each party that is involved, who's in a chain, who's a cash buyer, when they want to complete. All of these things really does play a part in making sure that you're making the right choice and making sure that your house sells to the best buyer possible. Mortgages are so much harder to secure these days. People's income is constantly changing, especially at the moment. A lot of people are on furlough, a lot of people are working from home, and their financial situations have altered. The next reason, and this is something I personally experienced, and that is buyer's remorse. Sometimes with the excitement of it all, sometimes with the competitive element where you're trying to get your offer accepted, they go away and they come back for a potential second viewing and they pull out. If you have an opportunity to sell to a professional cash buyer, you should always take that offer, because it secures that sale and it eliminates the possibility of the buyer finding issues with the property that they may not have noticed on the first visit. In any kind of transaction, good communication is all important. Solicitors, the buyer, the seller, the estate agent, the broker, unexpected delays come up, and therefore in the meantime they've had to move on to another property. This is another reason again why going with someone who's more proceedable, selling to a cash buyer, is such an advantage. There is no mortgage, there is no application, and there is no risk of another party involved saying, this house is not worth it, therefore I will not lend the money. And the last reason that we're going to be talking about today is when the survey comes back or the valuation comes back and the property has been downvalued. Buyer is put in an offer because they've seen the property, they've fallen in love with it, but then the lender doesn't necessarily agree it's worth that price, and therefore they will not offer the mortgage. This is why selling to a cash buyer is such an advantage. There is no mortgage, there is no application, and there is no risk of another party involved saying, this house is not worth it, therefore I will not lend the money. And there you have it. Those are the most common reasons why a house sale could fall through. We are going to be going in depth to why it is a huge advantage to choose a cash buyer. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.